Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting match the for today between LightningPirate and zelascelar. This is a really close map, and joining me is my fellow N64 runner and veteran of the community, along with me, and Andy Panther.
Hello, feels good to be back.
Yeah, so should be an exciting one. I have no idea what to expect. This is gonna be a close one, though. They both picked the gauntlet as a random track, and neither one are too fond of it.
Oh, I'm hoping for some classic gauntlet shenanigans. And
Oh yeah,
this,
we can expect some from zelascelar because he is zelascelar is just known for doing risky Uvu 4 tube strats.
this matchup, I was so looking forward to these two because these are veterans of the community and they know
Yeah,
each other very well from multiplayer. So this should be good.
yeah, for sure. So yeah, we have zelascelar is about 4 seconds ahead. Oh no! Did I just see zelascelar crash? Yep,
You
he
do not want
crashed.
to crash there.
No. Oh, he's forced onto the slower path. Oh no. Oh no. Well, zelascelar. Well, we did mention that. Well, we did find out in the data that the gauntlet is zelascelar's least picked track.
So is the RNG that picked this track actually biased?
Oh, I don't know. Hard to tell. Let's see. Please don't do the bull skip. Okay, he learned his lesson from last year.
Yeah, no DQs, please.
Here we go.
Yeah, this tube on Gauntlet can be particularly hazardous compared to other UVO tubes.
Yeah. Oh
And it
man, he crashed
famously
in the
loves to
tube.
softlock
No
people.
good. Oh dear, 2 minute first, 2 minute first lap. That is good. LightningPirate pulling off a commanding lead. zelascelar is certainly doing the faster path. He learned uh, less. He learned that this is the better path. But oh man, Lightning is so far ahead at this point.
Yeah, this would take deaths.
Yeah, multiple deaths at this point.
And Lightning's into the
3-1,
final lap. This is his race to lose.
pretty much. There we see zelascelar spinning in the tube. Always amazed when he survives the whole tube like that. He just does risky tube strats. Lightning a little scary in the tube, but now he's out of it.
Yeah, but he's not scared of it, clearly.
Yeah, he's not of it. 5:05, which I think is a new record for him.
You know, it's
There's the
going
last killer
into the
spinning.
band phase.
Yeah, spinning like crazy into the tube. Comes in with a 5:25.
That's a full 20 seconds.
Well, it's 20 seconds behind.
Yeah, does that mean we have to force them into Gauntlet for next year's qualifier? What do you think?
Oh, God! Okay. Okay, now we're going into the perma bands.
No Abyss this time.
Very smart band. Lightning is very fond of going there.
So Lightning reacts with taking out the Bunta Classic.
Okay. The Inferno band from zelascelar. Now just wait on LightningPirate's find.
Come on, no more Barunda bans, please.
Gravine Gateway band from LightningPirate.
Ah, could he read my mind? Ooh, that's a Ben Codinero's temp ban.
Smart pick to take players off meta, but it could be a throwaway. Let's see. NW Mountain Run band from Lightning.
They're going to.
Baru Coast. Looks like. Coast. Yep, Baru
Not
Coast,
bad.
no
Not bad
Ben.
from you, Draco.
Bad. This will be, so you have options of, Erzguo, Elon Mac, Mahonic, Bullseye Navoir.
You can't go the bullseye route if you want to be as fast as you can. What would be the fastest option?
Fastest option would be Marsguo. He's the second fastest, but he's way hard to use. So.
It's going to be a bullseye mirror after all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I get my wish for some Baroon though.
Okay, I also found. Also, we're going to have another one of our community members be a tracker. So we're just waiting on. So hopefully that will be going through. Oops, and I forgot to do the score update. Thank you. One for Lightning. That! Droopy just said, chick, I like Mars better because I'm used to janky large UFOs.
Yeah, so Zelascelar just taking his death in the practice so he doesn't die in the actual race. Smart strategy.
Yeah. And I guess we're starting. Wow. Okay, this is Ace. This is actually, I think, probably one of my better times that I did on the N64 since I did Baruchos with Bullseye. Ooh, literally off. Are they like tied or off by a tenth of a second or less, or a hundredth of a second or less? Oh
Yeah,
my
it
god!
kind of looked like Zelascelar had a bit of a lead, but no, it's really close.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see.
Yeah,
You want
this
to
is
see
makes
close
exciting.
races, not just one player just pushing ahead.
Yeah, this is an extreme. Oof. Grinding those walls can be really risky, but Bullseye usually has the agility to Whoa! I'm amazed.
Yeah,
The
we
last
had
car
some
didn't die
scary
there.
collisions already. We know that we talked about it. That Bullseye is just if you make a pod racer out of cardboard and put jet engines in it. Doesn't take a lot to blow everything up.
Lightning pulling ahead. There's a reason why our bullseye emoji is called glass bones.
Oh, this race is so good.
Yeah, this is really close.
This part will be deciding. This better be clean if you want to win.
Lightning held the boost a little more, and zelascelar underheated, it looks like. Yeah, he's underheating. Not good. Really easy to underheat with bullseye because he cools down so fast, particularly fully upgraded. Lightning's just eking slightly ahead.
How do you say? Running out of places to do. Yeah, this is it.
Oh my god!
Just
That's
barely.
about a third of a second! Third of a second difference.
And hey, this is not just Mongasa Speedway, this is Peru Coast.
Third of a second difference on this super hard track. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tournament record for Lightning, it looks like.
Yeah.
Maybe we will see some force points being used. Would make sense to do so early.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. But yeah. A third. But yeah, third of a second difference. Bull's Roar Band from zelascelar.
Yeah. Then I always think throwaway ban or some high IQ play.
Looks like Lightning is thinking really hard about this. And Dolby Mountain Run banned from LightningPirate. Let's see where zelascelar will take us. Death Row's Revenge. This is, I think, one of zelascelar's strongest tracks.
So this could be another close one.
Yeah, it could be, easily.
Really, just use roof strats here. Easy win.
Really risky though. Uh-oh! That could be a bad omen for Zelascelar crashing on warm-up.
Oh, no,
Oh,
trust
when
me.
lightning crashes, both of them crash.
Crashing on warm-up just means being better in the actual race. It's like getting your bad RNG when you
Yeah.
practice. That's the same principle here.
Yep. And Lightning looks like he is playing with the texture patch fix that we just found out recently that there's the wrong textures for certain parts of the game, and only the N64 version had them go correct.
So you see, we N64 players were right after all.
uh, this looks like the actual start now. Yeah. Yeah, this. Ooh, little scrape here and there. Slasker takes it a little wide.
It doesn't really take much more than a scrape to lose the race here.
Yeah.
Not a lot of room for error.
Not to mention there's a lot of not to mention the top track before the speed tunnel have a texture kill spot. Dead even, only 0.2 of a second off. Oh man, this is insanely close. There we go. This last car ahead by about 1/3 of a second.
You could say a bit more of a lead here, if you can even call it that.
Yeah. It's neck and neck.
Let's see who will have the high ground.
Yep. Here we go. We're gonna probably see the out of bounds jump. Here we go. So Lascalar takes it.
Yeah, once again. So So close.
Yes. Lightning's turn to ban this time. Oh, Lightning just said in chat, time to hit you with some dumb stuff. Lightning banning Ben.
Oh, what are we in for?
Oh,
Oh, these guys would love force pod as an option, eh?
Doug Derby ban from zelascelar. Bunta training course skips.
So it's Punta training skips madness.
Yep. Lightning
And
has the
yeah, with
Lightning's
Ben
record is a
banned,
101.
there's not a good option to just do it as fast as possible without skips and hoping that your opponent is bad at the skip.
Yeah. Very common thing that I've seen people do. Skip record for LightningPirate is a 101 if when sandage.
Yeah, and according to the lore, like the last time you saw someone use this skip with one sentence for this skip, it wasn't the same one sentence. It was a different one.
Yeah.
Because short lifespan and everything.
Yeah. Like a lifespan of like a meager 10 years, and he was 6 at the time of the Bunta E Classic where Anakin won his freedom. So, yeah. And we have a okay, we just have zelascelar ready to do an automatic forfeit, but it looks like we got Tim talking into doing the full track in the hopes Lightning screws it up.
So it's not that his stream is frozen, it's just sitting there on the results screen in terror about this pick.
Pretty much. Pretty much. So, not so sure if he decides to about.
Yeah, but remember, we can't use Ben, so the fastest option for no skips is not even available.
Yeah. Looks like zelascelar is going with his comfort pick of Beto doing full track. Well, Beto is the third fastest track god, but he's beaten significantly by both Bowles and Ben. Bowles would be the fastest option here if Ben isn't available by a decent margin.
Yeah, I would love to see our blue any amateur circuit boy our favorite ruthless assassin.
Yes. Okay, the race has begun. We should be getting a final countdown. Where's the last car? Oh, here we go. Hoping for a second they would see that the countdown ended. Not the countdown ended, the warm-up time ended. Here we go. Vito versus Gibbs One Sandwich. One Sandwich is, I will note, the most reliable pod at this skip.
Well, that was a lap.
Yeah. But it's very easy for the lap to not even count. So we can't really call it until the third lap.
And that's another one.
Okay,
One
that
sandwich.
counts.
Not to be confused with chill sandwich. That's a different one.
So. And
Very solid.
Lightning gets it, and Zelascelar crashes into the narrow slot. Oof.
Yeah, before the last killer even enters lap 3. It's just brutal. If someone just nails the skips, there's no chance.
Yeah. And Lightning is very good at skips. Looks like he tried to deliberately crash. Lightning finally beats his record, and he said finally sub 1 minute. Now we're going into the next band. Zelascelar's pick again.
Why not answer the force use with a force use?
And Droopy saying in chat, LightningPirate succeeding in his 3 Wan sandwich bread layers.
So no bolts this time?
No balls, and there'll be Mountain Run band coming from Alaska, coming from Lightning.
How do we feel about that Adobe slander?
I have no idea. Okay, Executioner. Looks like Executioner coming.
Just executioner, no forces?
Yep. Looks like this might be one of Lightning Pirate's weaker links that zelascelar just put.
It doesn't seem happy with that choice.
Not at all. Oh my god. Clearly Lightning is not happy about this because he put his dying Watto gif. And already lightning crashing in the tube and warm up, but that part of the track is where the track earned its name as Executioner, I like to say, because you almost easily die if you don't enter it the right way.
Okay, is that on the bingo card? The part with of the track that is the reason why we call it execution? And also, with that tube death from Lightning in practice, that already confirmed that he will have the most perfect tubes in this race.
And we're off. Looks like zelascelar is taking slightly better lines, but everything can be lost to this tube. And yep, there goes zelascelar crashing a tube once again, known for his risky tube strats. Plays it a little bit more safe and escapes the tube without dying. Though neither player has brought in an AI to mash some of the rocks. We have a 118 from Lightning and a 122, nearly 123 with zelascelar. Still can't really call it though, just because of that part where the track earns its name, which is that tube drop and tube.
Yeah, the tubes are an obvious visual difference if you use the actually correct textures.
You know? Lightning playing it safe. Zelascelar cleared some of the rocks on the first lap, so he's a little less easy, but man, Zelascelar's starting to claw back a little bit, but that crash is still costing him. Also forgot to mention that whoever wins this match is going to face Nacho Brado, and whoever loses this is going to be knocked down to the loser's bracket to face Drupi Angora. 118, 117, but that first lap took a toll on his time.
Yeah, still a death between them.
Ooh, that is a interesting place to die, but he died before.
I should have remained silent.
Oh man.
And yeah.
Now Zelascelar is slightly ahead now because of that death.
Well, Gale, I can say this DKR looks weird this time. Can't explain it.
Oh, Zelascelar goes risky. Both of them crash in the tube. And Lightning almost dies to the tube again.
Yeah, then I guess this is why they call it Executioner.
Yep. Four minutes to spite a death.
Because yeah, if Lightning had taken this one, that would have been very tough for Zelascelar. But now things look a bit more even again. Let's see where we go next.
Yeah, let's see. LightningPirate said in his verification, stupid track, and then Lightning said blood has been spilled. Okay, let's see what Lightning does. Forces again. Been banned from Lightning. Bumpy's Breakers banned from Zelascelar. Doug Derby skips, taking him to track that Zelascelar is good at, but on full track, not skips. Yeah, I agree, Goofbrush. This is very expected for this match, to be honest, with Zell just refusing to do scripts will bite you hard. There we see one sandwich from Lightning. Looking like, is he just going to go with full track?
A Honic?
Is he prepping the full track and hoping I... Yep, he's going full track and hoping Lightning fails it. Also, Lightning taking safer way of doing it.
Yeah, so we all know that this is based on a real life racetrack, right?
Yep, Laguna Seca.
So, then explain to me, anyone who knows the real Laguna Seca, how would you perform the skip there in real life? How would it work?
Several warm-ups in the time it takes. Okay. Countdown has started. So, should be seen. Oh, that can happen. You can fall into the void. So.
Okay, so the real thing should be this.
Here we go, the real one. Uh-oh! Not a good start for Lightning, but he has more attempts he can do. He falls into the void.
Still counts.
Still counts.
Meanwhile, zelascelar finishing his first lap.
Oof. Yeah. Whoa!
Remember when the only skip in here was just a debated corner cut?
Yeah. And Lightning gets it. Match point for Lightning.
That's what knowing skips does for you.
Okay, final. Okay, so Zelascelar had a double whammy of not knowing what to do on this skip because he didn't know about this skip, nor thought it was a skip force.
But really, he wouldn't know how to do the skip anyway. It really didn't influence anything.
No, it didn't, but he was doubly unaware.
I'd say take a seat and learn the skips. I really hope for some force uses here. It's all or nothing.
Oh no. Oh my god, not looking good for Zelascelar, he just said. Didn't compete with them. Oh, forgot to verify.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The last time I commented one of these, this system here wasn't in place like this.
Oh man, but we just saw Zelascelar just do an anti-skips marks in chat. Said, once I saw the new skip on Gauntlet, I just threw my table. Flipped my table. Oh my god. Oh man. Was banned from Zelascelar. Let's see what Lightning picks.
I see we're back to hating Andobi.
And we Mountain Run Band. So let's running back the gauntlet with skips.
Oh, gauntlet skips. I was hoping for this.
Oh man. This... Oh man, lightning. You might probably see Mars go out of both of them. Oh my god. Oh man.
But don't you all the cool kids these days use bullseye for this?
Possibly, yeah. I'm not so sure though. I'm not so sure why. I was expecting him to do run back on Doug Derby. Oh man. You're seeing on Mars mirror, it looks like.
Who would want to see some Dwayne skips?
Yeah. Yeah. This version of the skip is like 2009 in origin.
Yeah, that's back in your days.
Pretty much. I still remember how Mike was so secretive on this track and skip hunted like crazy for it. And then when I found it, I remember making a video of it, and I said, "Come on, Mike, cop it up. I'm pretty sure this is how you did the skip." And this is what can happen with that skip.
And for all the tube lovers, well, you still get to do it in the end. Isn't that nice?
And yes, you'd run the risk of soft locking in the tube.
You know, if using skips is using the dark side, would this be one of the abilities one may consider unnatural?
Essentially, the final match of the round of the match. I have no idea what to expect. This track is so infamously cursed.
Yeah, we have an entire highlight video about it.
Yep, that was from the 2021 tourney. Let's see what happens here. Uh-oh. Both make it. Uh-oh!
Yeah, if
This one
you...
gets the good respawn.
As I wanted to say, if you die that way, it's not lost completely.
Yeah. And there we go, another risky tube strikes from zelascelar. And spins out and crashes right into the top of the ledge. LightningPirate having a commanding lead at this point, but it's no guarantee. You can't really call it until the final lap skip does it. Lightning makes it a second time. Uh-oh! Now it's
That was a
again.
bit too soon, Draco. A bit too soon.
A little. It just didn't look like that. I forgot how it respawns. Okay. Uh-oh!
Well, you should listen to the wise words of Master Ace.
Oh,
And
man.
always tilt to the correct side.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you to figure out which one that is.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it takes some time to take that death, but ultimately you make the skip.
Yeah. Okay. Lightning wins. As match point for Lightning, we have Lightning going on to face Nacho Brado and zelascelar Droopy Angora.
Well, the skips did it, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Learn your skips. Yeah, you can use some abilities from the dark side, like Mace Windu was able to do it.
As Mace Windu said in that Jedi Crashing, this party is now over. Now we can invite our runners over to see if they're up for some interviews. Hello!
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
GG's.
GG's.
Yeah, that was interesting. Definitely.
I can only imagine.
Had some really close races there. And skips.
It skips.
When it actually was a race, yeah. My goodness. You said you want to go silly and you went for Bunta training skips.
I think my exact words were, what did I say?
Yeah, what did you type?
I said, time to hit you with some dumb stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I think I lived up to my promise.
We were wondering why gauntlet skips.
It's the only one I can. It's the only one I sort of can, but yeah. I haven't practiced.
I mean, it
know
was a
some-
fitting end, but not really what we expected.
Yes.
Yeah, we did not expect that at all. We thought you would be running back Doug Derby with a force ban like Ben and Bowles and so forth, so be forced to go Mahonic.
Yeah, I wanted to no that one with Doug Derby. I didn't even think it was a skip. So, but the reason for all this is that I know it's a part of the tournament and the community, but skips drain the fun for me. So I really tried to learn them, but I just gave up. So that's why I didn't went for them. I actually don't know how to do them.
They're pretty gimmicky, I'll admit.
How
But,
about
I'll
what's something
keep
like
taking
that
the
is-
wins.
I mean, I can understand some of the tougher skips, but if you just have a basic skill at it and the skip is difficult, I mean, it could still be that your opponent has a bad day at it.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess
that
so.
Baru Coast and Death Rose, I definitely want to watch back. Though, even the Executioner, like all three of those were extremely close.
Yeah, Baru Coast was probably the highlight of the whole match. Like that track of all the places was that close. Incredible race.
Did you also go bullseye there?
Yeah. I went bullseye.
Okay.
Man. And that's what I kind of looking for. I kind of love. I do love to just go for the racing.
Go for those tight matches.
Yes.
No, it's always a pleasure, especially with how close we are, to like keep rematching over and over.
Yeah, and I feel bad. A part of me want to compete with you on the skips. It would have been fun, but I just my brain couldn't wrap it up. And then I saw that new insane skip on Gauntlet, and I just said, nah, screw this.
It's
No,
hard. You would have been so mad at me if I had learned the new Executioner skip and I'd robbed you of. Well, I mean, you could have ran it back, but that would have been pretty nasty to throw at you.
No, I haven't even looked it up. I don't know if I want
It's
to.
nasty and really hard to pull off.
You know,
Yeah, no, yeah. And I watched these YouTube videos and I try it, but I don't know. I know what's happening. No matter how hard I try, I just couldn't even.
I think we need a Ace Tourney skips tutorial version 2.
We discovered a
20
few
videos.
more since then too.
And the inevitable skip discovered during tournament that has yet to happen.
if you don't want to do skips, you could always use your force points to go for some crazy pod restrictions.
Art restriction.
Yeah, we didn't really use any additional temp bans, did we?
No. Also, is the force pod selection that is gone, right?
I don't think we ever had that.
You can't.
Wait, what?
You can't force a pod, but you can just ban more of them.
What universe do I live in?
Got some Mandela effect going on.
You maybe die with B though on Boonta training course. Huh? I am ashamed right now.
You died?
Yes, I crashed. It's
Oh
like,
no.
oh, no.
I was so proud of going deathless 4 races, and then you were like, okay, let's go to Executioner. And I was like, well, there goes that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell you were thrown off guard by that Executioner full track pick, Lightning.
Oh, that tube is just, ugh, I hate it so much.
Yeah, but it
As
was
I like
actually
the-
close at the end.
Oh.
Do you enter the tube by wall riding?
No, I just did the what do you call it? Just the tilt into the entrance, no hop, anything. And it didn't kill me, but of course, like elsewhere, just stuff you didn't expect will kill you.
I think I read in the chat something that these tube entries are like getting away with murder when you don't blow up there.
Yeah. Well, it's the exit that is like
Or what's the exit?
that. Like it feels like I know you're supposed to just completely take your hands off the controller, so that's what I do.
Yeah, I noticed you were playing safe, and I know Zelascelar, I know you for being really risky with the tubes in Ubu 4 tracks.
Yeah, I thought I had to push it. I really thought I had to push it. And it's the whole thing. I'm not even sure what frame rate I want to play on, because I know that most people play on like 24 frame rate, and I tried with even 38. I can't even do 38. I don't know. As soon as it goes slow mo, I can't do it. So I'm playing on higher. I'm playing like 48.
Oh, as an N64 runner that plays at nothing but 24, God, the tubes are atrocious at 24 frames per second, because if you tilt in those tubes at 24, it's certain death.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But I like how we have the same play style. Besides the skips. No?
Besides the skip, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we can do a if we do a rematch, we can do a gentleman's no skips. I don't know. I kind of that's kind of my my handicap is I like need. It's my crutch. That's what I need to call it.
I mean, I feel so bad. I feel like you're doing your skips and I'm doing like a 3 laps of shame.
3 laps of shame.
Oh my god.
That's what
No,
feels like.
it's a you're giving Aldar some FaceTime, some much needed FaceTime.
And the crash with him. That's like, oh yeah.
You may have not won the race, but you won the hearts of the people of all those.
Of someone.
Of all those amateur circuit runners.
The one little kid in the audience like, "Way, Beetle!"
All the yeah, what do we call them? The Glymphoid hit squad.
And seeing Bido used here is what will convince the right people to make that Bido origin movie.
Mm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Glympfid hit squad. The assassin. Or the hitman, excuse me.
It's so frustrating as well. I gotta say, practicing for the first track, the very first track, Gauntlet, right? And,
Yeah.
On practice, I'm cool, but as soon as we went, I went where no other pod racer went. The first lap on Gauntlet is I messed up so badly. I couldn't even do the, skip over the plains. I had to do the actual track now.
Oh no. Yeah, I hate that opening little hop you have to do to avoid as much low terrain as possible, and it feels very inconsistent to try to get that one maneuver right.
Yeah, so for me it's the nerves, and I really struggle with mastering the nerves now. But good runs.
Yeah, maybe no random first track next time.
Yeah, Gauntlet. It's not a good warm-up.
Apparently, yeah, I was looking at your stats, and apparently that's like your least picked track in tournament.
Oh,
There should have just been Mongasa Speedway then. As an
Yeah,
opener.
I really wanted to end things with Zuga Challenge. Like I feel like that would have been maybe in the rematch.
Well, I remember our duel with the Suga skip. But now there's a skip in Suga where you have to kind of glitch through the you have to like drive in the middle of those tubes or
Oh yeah, like the middle, like the skip 2 of 3. You mean where it's like
yeah, it's like
or sorry, no 1 of 3. That's the first. Yeah, that would be the first skip.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, and just I don't know, it's just so insanely difficult to nail it right.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
feels
frustrating.
like yeah, like you're trying to you're bowling,
Yeah.
trying to knock down one pin.
Yeah. Any other thoughts about this special show?
I mean, it was a lot of fun. I always enjoy the extremely close races and the back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. I really need to watch that Baru Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baru Coast and Defros were really close. Particularly Baru Coast. Baru Coast was off by like maybe like a third of a second at most.
Nice. That's what we like. All right, that's maybe it.
So, what happens now?
Do we have more airtime?
Right. Well,
Like, what's the next matchup?
next matchup will be Page versus Knock at 12 p.m. at noon Eastern tomorrow, followed by Gale versus Mikey Berger at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Eastern Time.
Yeah, so check that out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you did a good race. GG's.
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 Take care, everyone. May the force be with you.
Yep. Have a good one.